Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Loney's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for November 14th to the 26th, November 14th to the 18th. We're still forecasting these strong positive anomalies that remain over Bering Sea. Excuse me. The Bering Sea with the trough here off the western Canada coast. And we have a ridge down here across Mexico and near the zone of flow across much of the nation with near to above normal heights. We have negative height anomalies across the polar region and Greenland with positive height anomalies to the south. This flow will bring a series of Pacific systems into the northwest with the rain and elevation snow into the northern Rockies. The system will then spread rain into the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley, to the East Coast later in the week. Above normal temperatures are forecast for the Four Corners to the plains, and below normal temperatures are forecast in the east. November 17th to the 21st. Here we are at the 17th. And we still have these strong area of positive height anomalies. A trough here, negative height anomalies here, Greenland, still a zone of flow. But watch as we go through the pattern. This positive height anomalies begins to, it keeps jumping around, begins to slide eastward or westward retrogrades, and then we have this negative height anomalies more in line over Alaska to off the west coast. And these negative height anomalies slide also westward and get overtaken by this ridge here over Greenland. So here we are at the 17th, and we go through the period. And you see this starting to develop, and we come to the 21st. Now we have our positive height anomalies here, however weaker. We have a ridge here in the west, trough in the east. We have a trough here, and this positive height anomaly slowly slides westward. And the models are good agreement with this. We go through the models. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states into the plains, where I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures are forecast east of the Mississippi River, with anomalies of 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for a greater chance of above normal precipitation for northern California, the northwest, a lesser chance of below normal precipitation for the Great Lakes region, the Mid Atlantic, and the Northeast, and we have a good chance of below normal precipitation for the, or a lesser chance of below normal precipitation for the Gulf Coast states and the Southeast. November 22nd to 26th. I'll slide this over a little bit. Here we're at 26. And now we have our trough here, ridge of the west, trough in the east. These positive anomalies strengthen as this positive anomalies kind of slide off slowly to the west. And I go through the days. This is the GFS. You start seeing this positive anomaly slide westward too. And we take a look at the rest of the models. They're in good agreement with various difference in strength, but they're in good agreement. So during this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures here, with anomalies 8 degrees or more of forecast, especially across southwest. Anomalies might reach 12 degrees above normal, and we're calling for below normal temperatures here across this area. Look at these anomalies that they're forecasting, about 12 to 24 degrees. I think it'd more like be at least 6 degrees or more across much of this area. And for precipitation, calling for a greater chance of above normal precipitation for the northern California, the northwest, lesser chance of below normal, of above normal precipitation for the northern mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. And we have a greater chance of below normal precipitation for the lower Mississippi Valley and a lesser chance of below normal precipitation for the southern plains, the southeast, and Tennessee Valley. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 14th to 26th. Thanks for coming to Jim London's World of Weather, and have a good day.